Hi, we're Team Toughinator, and we did our project on animatronics. Now, animatronics is defined as the technique of making and operating lifelike robots, typically for use in film or other entertainment. Now, in the film industry, animatronics is not generally used to interact with its environment, but we decided to make something that would interact with stimuli around it. Our first idea was a fish which would hopefully interact with stimuli in that it would move away when we moved our hand close to it. But instead we decided to build a wolf's head which would mimic a wolf tracking its prey. This is an example of biomimicry.
As the beginning of our fabrication process, we had to make a computer-aided design model. We started from sketches that we drew of a wolf, and then sculpted a wolf head heavily inspired by both art and biology. We then laser scanned this, which was a lengthy process of a machine reconstructing the model from thousands of digital points and coordinates, which resulted in a meshed model. This model shown is a laser scan of a real wolf skull, which we combined with this, which was the laser scanned CAD model we created. Together, they made the final product, which was meant to be half artistic and half realistic, and would be mounted on a stand that would allow it to articulate with the jaw. Together, they were split into layers that we created using foam.
We had originally planned to create a 3D model of the wolf head. However, the print had failed, so we needed to come up with a new way to make the model. We then decided to use foam. We cut the foam in the way a 3D printer would print the structure, which is in layers. We were then able to take these layers that we cut and put them all together to create the foam model. To improve the aesthetics and reflection of the design process in our project, we left half the wolf's head uncovered so people were able to see how we created the structure.
We decided to use a Raspberry Pi to make our wolf head autonomous. We already had the prior hardware to use stepper motors to actually make the model move, including a servo board control made by Adafruit and a variable voltage gate that actually powered our servos. We used Python to make the facial recognition system. We used a library called OpenCV, which scanned for faces and images. And we used a webcam to get those images from the surroundings, and then simply used the Raspberry Pi to linearly interpolate between angles to point our servo towards the face. In the future, we would like the articulated jaw to actually actuate using an actuator. In order to do this, we would have to use lighter actuators, which would require the use of emerging artificial muscle technology, which would be light enough to be feasible. We would then want to use more techniques used in animatronics today, such as casting a realistic layer of skin and face for the wolf using silicone rubber. Lastly, we would want to create a mock circulatory system to make the animatronic as realistic as possible, but also enhance the use of artificial muscles.
Advice to future FEDD groups: be creative, make sure to learn, don't take the easy route, pace yourself and don't procrastinate, spy on other groups, just kidding, don't actually do that, and make sure to have fun and enjoy the process.